I am Alex. I'm an accounting major. I was originally a nursing major. I am a senior and I'm from Oak Park, Illinois. So I actually had a business level internship coming into freshman year. I thought it was a job shadow, but they gave me I got panel interviewed by 7 people, so at that point I knew it wasn't a job shadow. So then what ended up happening was, it was a PepsiCo in their supply chain management, and so I knew I liked business, I guess is the short part of it. And then I did nursing for I think 2 semesters. Loved chemistry, but the type of nurse I want to be was a nurse practitioner or a CRNA, which is like a nurse anesthesiologist. And so that would have required me to do like probably 3 to 8 years in the ICU, and then go back to school for 2 to 3 years. So I just thought, as much as I want to do that, super respect to nurses, but it's just something I wasn't as passionate as I thought I was about it. So I decided, okay, let's do business because I like business. And I did that, and pretty much I guess it worked out. Definitely BAP provided me some type of support network where I could just walk into the BIF, sit at a table and have a great conversation with anyone. And everyone that I've met in BAP has been very helpful with anything you need from them. So like Adam Woodside helped me a lot with Deloitte. He told me like what the pre-night was going to be like, what the general interview was going to be like, and that helped me professionally, but also just having anyone, like I think Maria and I talked about KPMG when I had their summer leadership, what their interview was going to be like. So just having like a general support system, people who care for you, but also are willing to do so much to help you professionally. And I'm not used to that, so that was definitely a big shock, but also a very big happy surprise. I would say get to know as many people as you possibly can. Get outside your comfort zone, because you only really grow as a person by interacting with people that are different from you, because they challenge your perspectives, they challenge your ideas, they make you think in a different way. I think it's important to have a set of friends that think differently, because that's the only time you'll ever have this in life where you won't be judged. You could say something stupid, and then if you don't really know about it, and people will be like, oh yeah, that was stupid, but we're not judging you for it. As opposed to do that in the real world, people will actually be like, yo, what are you doing? So Latino culture is centered around family. Completely centered around family. I guess what family means to me is, I guess in general, just having someone that will be there for you in the deepest, darkest time of your life. My family helped me get through, as all families do, they help people get through some tough times in their life. I'm super close to my mom, super close to my dad, super close to my younger sister. So I have one younger sister, she's a junior, she goes to school in Providence, Rhode Island. Then I have a younger brother who apparently looks like me, that's what everyone says, and he is a junior in high school. But we're all really close. So I guess it's hard for me to explicitly say what family means, because in Latino culture, like it just is. Like I don't know what family isn't, because I would hang out with uncles and like extended family. My mom has 9 brothers and sisters, so I have a ton of cousins, and we would hang out every weekend when I was growing up. Barbecues, whether it just be going over to their house, just sit there and watch a movie. So that's explicitly blood-related family. Outside of blood-related family, I would say, I don't know. I think it depends on what you ask, on who you ask. So for me, it's someone who's pretty much does the same thing, like who's been there for you. You could call up at 2 a.m. and be like, yo, I need you to pick me up or something, and they'll come through. So hashtag Jimmy Jerry June. But yeah, I think it depends on who you ask. But for me personally, I think it's mostly someone who you can call whenever you need them, and they'll pick up, and they'll be there for you. Like looking back on life and being like proud of who I was. Like so for one example is like UIC, right? Trump was planning to talk at UIC. He said a lot of bad things about minorities, and he was coming to one of the most racially diverse schools in the country, which is UIC. And so like looking at that and saying, okay, it doesn't matter about your political opinions or whatever, it's just standing up to someone who said something very bad about my background, my culture, and my people. And so I was at the protest. I was inside the pavilion, and when we pretty much canceled him from coming in. It's just a form of protest. I'm very happy about that. But I think in general, like little things like that, of like if there's something I don't agree with, that I will speak up, that I won't allow it to happen, because regret eats at people all the time. And so that's the stereotypical thing. I will live my life with no regrets in terms of, like, if something is wrong, if something bothers me, I'm going to talk about it. If something says something that's, I think, inappropriate, I'm going to mention it. Or if I just want to try something, I'll do it, even if I'm not good at it. Like, I can't swim. I'm trying to take a swimming class here, and I just try to constantly get outside my comfort zone, because I want to learn more about myself, and the only way you do that is kind of like, I guess, putting yourself in uncomfortable situations. So, yeah. So making sure that I live the most out of life and being happy, looking back and being like, you did good, Alex, you did good.